All right, let's take a look at our G partial chords up the neck with rolls. So these are extremely important as far as understanding your neck and being able to play solos anywhere on the neck, up the neck, down the neck. It's just basic fretboard geography. So this is what Earl Scruggs uses to play all of his famous solos up the neck with just little partial chords with rolls and other melody notes. So first, let's go through the shapes, and then I want to talk about what chords that they're built out of, so you know how to find these anywhere. Here's the first one. I'm just plucking at first strings 1 and 2 with middle and index. So strings 1 and 2. This is our first one. It's open. It's out of the open bar shape. This next inversion is going to be index on 3rd fret, 2nd string, pinky on 1st string, 5th fret. That's out of our F-shaped G chord. Okay, and you can try holding these different ways. This is just how I'm showing you how I like to hold them, and I do hold these different ways depending on what's going on within the tune, what kind of melodies that I want to play out of it. The next one is considered the Sally Gooden position. Index is on 2nd string, 8th fret. Ring is on 1st string, 9th fret. And this is normally built out of our G-shape, D-shape G chord, sorry. But you're holding it like this, which is where you hear all of your Sally Gooden stuff. Okay, this switches very simple, very nice up to this bar chord, 12th fret. The way that I'm holding this is 1st string, 12th fret is ring finger, and 2nd string, 12th fret is middle finger. Okay, this is the shape that you're going to hear Earl play tunes like Ground Speed. He ends up on this shape, the F shape, or Lonesome Road Blues. Ends up right there in the Sally Gooden. So these are very, very common in Earl's playing up the neck solos. The next one, we're pretty much back to where we started, all the way back up to this high octave F-shaped G chord. You could hold this a couple ways. When I'm up here, since it starts to get kind of cramped, I tend to fret this with index on 15th fret, 2nd string, and then 1st string, 17th fret with the ring finger versus using the pinky. But both are acceptable. I just tend to jump to this one more often when I'm up here. Okay, then one of my favorite ones is this very last one, frets 20 and 21. This is where you'll hear Earl play great solos, real exciting stuff with cool forward and backward and real syncopated rolls. It's really effective and really fun. Now the way I hold this is index on 2nd string, 20th fret, ring finger, or a middle finger, fret 21, first string. And this is where Earl Scruggs goes up on his nails, is what he calls it. And I really like to do this because it's this real bright, cutting edge sound, and I just love the way it sounds when he plays it. So it's fun to try to mimic that sound as much as you can. All right, now let's go through the rolls that I'm using. The first one to use on this exercise is the forward roll. It sounds like this. This is thumb on the second string, middle on the first, thumb on the fifth, index on the second, middle on the first, thumb on the fifth, index on the second, middle on the first. And then that over and over again. So what we're going to do to start this is do one forward roll per shape, per measure. So here it is, going straight up, very slow, starting on the open G position, into our next one. And then what I'm going to do, just to show you the transitions are very important on these. I slide from index up to 8th fret and then just drop my ring down on 9th fret first string. So I go. Basically, I start the roll. This is how you'll get a smooth transition from this. Okay. Then, to show you the subtle transition from this shape to the bar shape here at the 12th fret, I drop my middle down on 2nd string 9th fret and start the forward roll. So that's how you'll get those smooth transitions. Here it is. Okay, and then going from this one, what I do here is I drop my ring finger down and then just slide up. So I'm going. These are transitions I have not really thought about very much until I've had to explain them. So it's good for me to do this. And then, from this last one, slide our index, drop the ring middle finger on 21 first string. So we've got this roll. So here it is, going up and down the neck. Here's what I would do as far as practicing this. So when I'm going backwards, I don't really do a slide. I kind of just jump. That's just how it turns out. So there is the forward roll with the exercise, and now we're going to move on to the Foggy Mountain breakdown roll, which works very well for targeting melody notes on the first or second string, first and second string. So what we're going to do with this one is split up. This is going to feel faster because we're going to do half of a shape on the first 4 notes of this, and then switch to the next 4 notes to the next shape. Here's the roll. Foggy Mountain roll. I'm going index on the second string, middle on the first, thumb on the second, middle on the first, thumb on the fifth, index on the second, middle on the first, thumb on the fifth. So now what we're going to do, first half of the roll, open, our next shape. So, I would like you to practice going through those shapes very slow and just trying to just make those transitions real smooth, and you're going to see how this works in tunes by default of just learning tunes, and you're going to just see these shapes all over the place, especially in Scruggs playing. But this will break you out of the habit of just playing in first position down here from 1st to 5th fret. This will get you, if you haven't done this yet, it'll get you exploring the neck in a very understandable way. The main thing is do a lot of chord study, which I've got lessons on just chord inversions as well and how to work on those. So anyway, have fun with this, and there will be more to come on partial chord shapes.